One bad trade is enough to blow up your entire trading account, unless you know about position sizing. In this video, we are breaking down the 4 position sizing models every single trader needs to know. So now it's time to take a look at position sizing models. And remember here that if you want to be a successful trader, the most important long-term thing is not to maximize your upside. The most important thing is to limit your downside so you can, so you can be in the trading game for a long term and let your money grow and compound. And position sizing is how we make sure that we stay in the game. And here there are multiple different models, position sizing models that you need to know about. And the first model is called fixed fractional position size. And this one is super simple. This is basically when you risk a fixed percent of your capital per trade. So a very common number and a very safe number is to only risk 1% of your capital per trade. This is not a hard rule. Some traders risk 2%, some traders risk 4%, and so on and so on. But the important part here is that you are consistent and that you have a relatively small number. So just as a simple example, let's say you have an account size of 10,000 US dollars. And if you use a position size of 1%, that simply means that you should risk $100 per trade, right? If you use a 2%, position size, you risk $200 per trade, and so on and so on. So as you can see, if you only risk this small amount per trade, the risk of ruin your account on one trade is basically gone. So this is a super good method to, really play it safe. So you can see this right here. This is the fixed fractional method. Another way to position size, which can feel even more simple, is to have a fixed dollar risk. So this is when you risk the same dollar amount per trade regardless of account size. So this can be, just for peace of mind and so much easier to calculate. This can actually be a good idea. So for example, you might not want to, calculate your exact, account balance and position size every single trade. So you might do something like calculating your fixed fractional position size maybe once a week or something like that, and then you use that amount as your fixed dollar risk amount. So let's use the same example as before. You have an account size of 10,000, you have a position size of 1%, which means that you risk 100. If you use this combined method, your account, might change a little bit. It might, for example, change from, 10,000 to, let's say, 10,500 from one day to another. But to keep it simple, you can still risk 100 and 100 again until you recalculate your fixed fractional. A third way to size your positions is to use a volatility-based sizing. And this is when your position size shrinks in volatile market and it grows in quiet ones. All right, so to demonstrate this, let's go back here to our trading toolkit, and you want to make sure that you are here on the position size page. And let's keep it simple. Let's say we have an account size of 10,000. We risk 1% per trade. And let's say our entry price is at 100 and our stop at 95, our take profit at 110. With this setup right here, we need to buy 20 units. Why? Well, because 20 times 5, remember here we lose 5 per contract, is equal to 100. And since we risk 1% of 10,000, that is 100. So that right there is the math. But here, when it comes to the volatility-based position size, remember here that when the volatility increases, we need to increase the distance of our stop loss. So that is, for example, when we use the ATR indicator. When the ATR is high, our distance to the stop loss will be larger. So as you can see here, if we increase the distance of our stop loss from 95 to 90, that means that we now only buy 10 units instead. Or in other words, our position size is actually decreasing. We're holding a smaller size here. So as you can see here on the volatility-based sizing, when we have low volatility, the size here gets bigger. And when we have high volatility here, we need to decrease the size. Yet another way to position size is something known as fixed ratio. I think it was popularized here by Ryan Jones. And this is basically when your position size only increases after a defined profit milestone. So this is basically when you set up for yourself that you're only able to risk maybe let's say $100 until you reach a certain profit target, or until you reach a certain account balance. And then after that, after the second profit milestone, you might be able to risk 200 per trade instead. This is a method I don't really recommend. For most beginners, keeping it simple with fixed fractional or fixed dollar risk is the way to go. And if you want to be a little bit more advanced, you can definitely include volatility into the picture. All right, so now the time has come to take a look at the Kelly criterion. This video was just a very short clip from our full risk management trading course right here on YouTube. To access the full course, all you need to do is to click or tap on the screen right here. I hope to see you all over there very, very soon.